Greetings again, adventurers, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy. Apologies for the lack of commentary in the previous episode. Unfortunately, it seems I had turned my microphone off. But anyway, in the last episode, we sailed all the way here to the lovely remote getaway of Crescent Lake, where we have met up with the 12 sages of the world. I've given us some useful pieces of advice and information concerning the 4 fiends. We've already defeated one, Lich, the Fiend of Earth, and now the sages want us to head to a volcano to defeat the Fiend of Fire. And one of the 12 sages is none other than Lucan from Cornelia, who has travelled here to meet with the other sages. Now, one thing that I did is I travelled all the way back to Melmond in order to equip Theo with the steel armour, which is quite an improvement over the silver armour that he had, which will definitely give him a fighting edge. And I've still got my collection of potions, though I am considerably low on gil. But that will actually change when we actually make our way to the... well, once we actually start going through the Gulg volcano, which I think it's supposed to be Mount Gulg, spelled G-U-L-G. But here it's Gulg, because, well, that's the way it is in Final Fantasy. Now, one of the 10 sages actually gave us a very useful piece of equipment that we can use to our advantage. Well, we don't have it in our inventory, but it's the canoe. We can actually sail in this canoe. And we're fighting some enemies, and oh, these actually look pretty dangerous. That big green monster there is a plant monster that I'm rather familiar with. That, ladies and gentlemen, is an Ochu, a rather poisonous plant monster, which is very iconic in the Final Fantasy series, and this is where he makes his first big appearance, so I want to deal with them. But actually I think Theo can take care of Ochu, while the rest of us take care of these other monsters. But yeah, Archie poisons, that's very unfortunate. But the Caribs shouldn't really be that difficult. Then again, I probably should have helped Theo against... I'm going to use a charge just yet, so might as well just use a pure potion to alleviate Theo there. And Archu's poison has been neutralized. Archu doesn't do much damage, but that poison is very annoying. Now, Archu is a very large plant monster, but we were able to defeat him with relative ease. We want to get out of Crescent Lake as quickly as possible and sail off to Gulg. Well, I'm just going to call it Mount Gulg. And some more of them. So we'll just keep sailing over here. And we can pretty much sail through any river in the world. I believe we want to sail up this way. Nope, new enemy, Hydra. There's only one of them, so we should be able to deal to it. Yeah, Theo can handle it. Now, I should mention that, decent golden experience there. I should actually mention that I also went back to some other towns, and I actually decided to get, well, I already had anti-fire, I'm pretty sure I did. But I also decided to go back and get the anti-lightning spell just in case. But anti-fire is what we're going to be needing in Mount Gulg, because we're going into a volcano of fire, and I didn't want to go that way. I want to sail over here. And there are quite a few Ochus and Hydras in these waters, so we're going to have to be very careful. We want to do some more fish. Not too tough. Alright, we're out of the water, but we're near the volcano. And more grey wolves, so oh, not grey wolves, but great wolves. If they were grey wolf, we'd be in serious trouble. But I think I shall just fight them just to keep myself on edge, as we are going into the second dungeon after all, following the Earth Cavern. Basically, Mount Gulg is essentially the Fire Cavern, where the Fiend of Fire lurks, and probably want to use a cabin. I know we're camping right next to a volcano, but this is absolutely necessary, just in case. Now, there is a opening in the side of Mount Gulg right here, so no, there we go. And again with the iconic music, welcome to Mount Gulg, the Fire Cavern. And being a volcano, what does a volcano have but lava? There are various areas in Mount Gulg that are completely covered in lava, that will deal 1 point of damage for every step we take. However, there are no enemies in the lava, fortunately, which is a bit of a godsend on our part. But I want to be careful here, so yeah, that lava hurts. Ooh, that's good lava, but basically raked us over the coals on that one, and I'm gonna use some of these, or maybe not, just on add-in there. And the stairs to the next level are right there. And I will just briefly check my map just to know where I'm going. One moment. Sorry for the wait, adventurers. We don't want to go through this door here. We want to head into this room here. And there are lots of treasures around here, but there are enemies guarding certain chests, and took a bit more damage there from that lava. But there is a chest over here, which we can circumvent, which contains 1520 gold, or gil. But if we go here, we fight the fire elemental. And well, don't really want to use ice. Well, ice 2 at any rate, so we'll try and attack it as best we can. There are plenty of fire enemies that can pretty much overwhelm you with flame attacks, but fortunately I have anti-fire. Ooh, and these are red gargoyles. That's going to be unfortunate, and I'll cast fast on myself so that I can get some damage in, because hopefully Theo can take care of these gargoyles. They're well, not too bad. There are some, I suppose there are some worse enemies, and, ooh. And they can cast fire too. That hurts. I should, you know what? Anti-fire, heal, and there's no point in you casting fire. Probably should have cast fast on Theo. Never mind. And that was a critical hit, and I didn't get anti-off in time. That's not good. Well, that was mildly frustrating, but and now we have the anti-fire protection. Probably should have done that at the start of the battle, but oh, you have hold. You have hold. That's unfortunate. Hold is basically paralyze, but incredibly annoying. Could cast Ice 2 on you guys. Probably would have been better actually if I did that, otherwise I'd be prolonging the battle for too much longer. Now that was a single fire attack. And Theo is still paralyzed, and there's fire 2. You know what? The hell with that. Heal everyone. Might as well go all out with ice attacks, which is rather unfortunate, but then again it's and that wasn't nearly as successful as I hoped it would. That I hoped it would be. That's yeah, really wish I had a level 3. Well, I do have level 3 spells, but rogue. Cure yourself, Adam, because you're in no. Yeah, that was probably for the best. Both Theo and User are stunned. That's absolutely unfortunate. And Theo is finally free, but there's that fire too again. Narg, this is getting to be very frustrating. Cure 3 on myself. I know that's a bit selfish, considering that Ysera is in even worse condition than I am, but hold on, Ysera. We can pull through this. Alright, we managed to deal with that pesky threat. Oh wow, level 16. Nice. We all gained level 16 from that. That is incredible. And I believe that, yeah, Aden and Ysera now have level 6, one level 6 spell each they can use. Unfortunately, we're not going to have that for a while, and I should probably do some curing myself. Cure, heal everyone. Maybe some cure too. Yeah, we're off to a fantastic start there. I believe there's some treasure up ahead. That wizard ogre is going to be the death of me. So yeah, this could be bad, and I don't have any of that, so only just cast fast on Theo there. Yeah, these we've fought these before. They're very annoying because that wizard ogre has a plethora of spells in its arsenal. Well, at least we killed the hyenas. Oh, and that was rudes, which gave it a bit of evasion, but not enough to deal with Theo. And let's just go in on the Great Ogre, because we can take on a Great Ogre at this point. We're level 16, I mean, come on. At this rate, we can finally start picking up a bit. So helmet. Now, I think I want to actually go this way first, to that treasure chest, because that's a dead end. I'm gonna have to use a cabin at some point when we leave this room behind us. Ooh, and centipedes or millipedes. This could be fun. Mind using another fast on Theo just to and that millipede ran away, but that millipede also poisoned Theo, which is very annoying. I mean, sure, I have plenty of oh, and that one that ran away ultimately meant that no, I don't want to attack the same one that Theo is attacking. Cure Theo, and we'll try and do what we can. They can actually deal quite a bit of damage, then again so can we. As long as Theo doesn't get poisoned again, we'll be fine. Or Adam, or anyone else. It's up to you, Theo. There we go. Yeah, these dungeons do not mess around in the slightest. And there's invisible walls over there. And there are two fire elementals. Hooray. Don't have ice 2. I'll cast ice, just in case. And, yeah, that wasn't effective in the slightest. Some of that ice actually does something. Fine. Yeah, I really enjoy using ice spells. It's really great. As long as these two fire elementals don't go after my mages, we'll be fine. And, he's still there. Could cast fast, but I won't. Not in this instance. And that fire elemental got off a pretty ruthless hit there on Theo, but, that's one down. And one more left. Holding my breath here, adventurers, and that's both of them down now. Excellent. Getting back all that gil. Ooh, and a giant sword, which I think is going to be actually, if I have a look at Theo's stats there. Excuse me, I didn't manage to turn off the microphone in time. My apologies. I think that's a better sword. Just, one moment. Actually, the silver sword does more damage, but, I think the, I'm pretty sure that the, giant sword does, slightly better, hit, rate there, which is probably going to be better for the moment. And we actually want to, no. These birds are called perilisks. And if that sounds like something from StarCraft, it probably is, even though this game came out before StarCraft. But, yeah, perilisks are like cockatrices and that, but they have an instant death ability that, we're actually going to run away from these, run like a coward. They might... Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Ow, that hurt. That was painful. That squint ability they have is instant death. But fortunately, and still has a life ability. Unfortunately, we're on magic spells. And, yeah, I've pretty much used up, so, I'll just use some, heal potions, and, then we'll be on our way. One moment. Alright, so, even though we're running low on spells, let's get that other treasure chest. And we're probably going to have to, set up camp outside Mount Gulg again. More marks. We don't need to, worry about you. Actually, on second thought, we, did kind of need to worry about them, because, I need to rearrange our party configuration. Yeah, don't want either of those mages in the front row. And 4,150 gil. Nice. And we're already over 10,000. That's, very important. Now, there is some more exploring to be done, so, I shall, take another look at my handy-dandy trusty adventurer's map. One moment. Alright, adventurers, had to make a bit of a slight detour and get back to outside of Mount Gulg, where I actually had to use a house in order to replenish our magic. But we've only got a few areas left to explore here in this particular chamber, and I went the wrong way, and there are some millipedes here. We need to be going down in this direction over here, because there are a couple of chests over there. And some more mucks. And now that takes care of them. We want those 2 treasure chests over there. And we can get this treasure chest. But, there is an enemy guarding this chest over here. Oh, just a couple more fire elementals, so hopefully we should be able to deal with them in due time. Well, that takes care of those fire elementals, though they did a bit of a number on us, but we managed to get some gil in the process. Now we want to avoid that pack of red gargoyles, because we don't want to necessitate fighting them. But we want to head down here. More annoying millipedes. But, and more invisible wards there. But, I believe if we take a step, down, we're actually going to, there is actually, a trap area, nearby. But these chests contain, quite a, trove. Silver gauntlets, silver helmet, and try to avoid any sort of unnecessary encounters, such as they are, because there are some terrifying enemies here at Mount Gulg, but that's 1760 gil. Silver shield, a silver axe that might actually be useful for Theo. A heal potion, huzzah! Heal potion, make up for the ones I've used. 1975 gil. A cabin. Another heal potion. Oh, and that was a trapped area. And this enemy is merely a grey worm, so doesn't really have any sort of fire attributes to it, so we should be able to deal with it in good order. I don't think the grey worm can poison us. I'd rather fight grey worms than some of the other nastier enemies in Mount Gulg. I really would. Theo and I should be able to handle dealing with it in due course. Even though using haste would probably speed this up immensely, I want to save as many of those as I can. And even though Theo took a bit of damage there, he was still able to finish it off. And 1500, oh yeah, 1520 gil. Marvelous. Now, this brings us to that, and we still have, well, a considerable amount of, spells that we can use, for the most part. So, hopefully try and, make it to the second level. And not fight these. Well, at least that wizard ogre didn't cast any spells on us. And I stepped into a trap with a fire elemental. And that takes care of that nuisance. At least we were only fighting one that time, but I think we want to get the hell out of Dodge, because that was a nasty piece of work from a whole bunch of fire gargoyles. You see that damage that we just took. Kill 3. Kill 3. Save 1 on you. Kill 3 on me. And then can probably use some cure 2s on Theo and myself. Going to have to use a house again. At this rate. Bah humbug. Well, I'll actually, well, try and reach our destination, so I'll see you back at the entrance of the second level of Mount Gulg. One moment, adventurers. And this is another unfortunate enemy that really want to avoid. Red Hydras. Very annoying at that. Have fast on here on Theo, and I'll use anti-fire to hopefully try and get us out of this. Oh no, we beat it. That's... And apologies for that slight emulation thing there. Oh, but we want to get out of here. We desperately want to get back out again and wake ourselves up with that fiery lava. Man. Yeah, Gulg does not mess around in the slightest. Our magic back. And use some potions on... No, we don't want to play the loot. And there we go. Yes, we've used a many already. So I will see you back on the second floor of Mount Gulg, and we'll continue on from there. One moment, adventurers. Ran into a red hydra there, but we've made it to the next set of stairs. And this place appears to be a veritable maze of sorts, so I shall consult my trusty adventurer's map. Just a moment. Yes, indeed, this place is as much a maze as the second level. And there's fire as well. We can use that to our advantage. Somewhat. And then again, well, looks like we're fighting a hyena, that is a Cerberus. It's not a three-headed dog, it has the same appearance as a hyena. But, unlike a certain other game, Cerberus or Cerberi aren't really that dangerous, although our health is getting a bit low there, unfortunately, for my liking. But a lone Cerberus we can pretty much take care of. And just allow me to heal up. One moment, adventurers. Yeah, those level 1 cure spells really do come in handy, but we want to keep going this way. And here's the stairs down to the next level. And there we go. Now, I shall check again, just to get my bearings. And it seems this particular floor has incredible gouts of lava, but we can work through the pain, such as it is. Though I'm probably going to end up running out of heal potions quite considerably. We can we'll just have to bear it if we are to avoid fighting any sort of copious amounts of enemies. Try and use the lava to our advantage. perilous though it may be. Down we go. And, unfortunately, into another chamber filled with lava and molten rock, and denizens of the fire cavern. So, when we return, adventurers, we shall, continue our journey through the, burning depths of Mount Gulg, and hopefully, make our way down to the, Fiend of Fire, and hopefully defeat it before we ourselves perish in the attempt. As always, adventurers, until next we meet.